gonna burn some rubber today, and I'm headed to the Allenberg Racing School in Salinas. I plan to speed through the curriculum and drive like a pro.
I just had a sick motorcycle ride, and now we're going to go inside and meet former Formula One driver Alan Berg. Come with me. Let's go check this out. I'm out here on this racetrack. I'm living out every little boy fantasy that I've ever had. Thank you, Alan, for having us here. And I mean, you're a Formula One race car driver. Can you tell us what that experience is like?
Well, first of all, Berlin, it's great to have you out here today.
Thank you.
You talk about every boy's dream. It's true that every child has a dream to be able to do something. My dream started when I was 4 years old, watching Wild World of Sports and seeing Formula One races on TV. And I always wanted to be a Formula One racing driver. I had this in my mind all my life. And I was very, very fortunate that I kept on working at it. I was persistent at it. Things went my way, and I was able to achieve my dream of racing in Formula One. I competed in 9 Formula One races in 1986.
And so what is it like, the difference between then and racing now?
Big difference. Back in the days when I was racing, the cars and the tracks were much more dangerous. The top speeds, relatively the same, a lot less technology. The tracks were not as safe, the cars were not as safe. There's a lot more engineering-driven element of the sport back in those days, a lot more driver input required. And the cars were extremely, extremely fast, which they still are today. But when you have less of a safety margin, the risk element was higher than what it is today.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So let's just get right into it about the school.
Sure.
I want to be a race car driver. What do I need to do?
Well, essentially, you come to our school. Like the drivers that we have come through our school are all, they come from different walks of life. They all come with the common element of being racing fans, and some of them come just for the experience of racing in our cars. Some of them come to drive the corkscrew here at Laguna Seca. Some come here because they want to embark on a career in motorsports, and so we help them get their license and we help them with their start to get under the way.
So I get here and I arrive. Can you take me through, like, how do I get on the track?
Well, we of course start with and these programs are for drivers that have some time driving in a road car, but you need zero racing experience before you come to us. And we started off, and we've been doing this now for 18 years, I suppose. And so starting off and build things up, and what we need to do is try to have a positive experience for the drivers, and we break it down into small steps, starting with the fundamentals of driving, what they need to do to be able to operate the race cars. One thing we want to do is get the drivers onto the track as soon as possible, but doing it in such a way that it is organized and that is safe and gives them a good positive experience. So we start out with some running behind the instructor. We start to incorporate some different shifting and braking exercises, and that leads into the drivers getting onto the tracks, running under a controlled pace by themselves. And by the end of the program, in a 2 or 3 day program with us, they're driving around the racetrack at the speeds of what they're comfortable driving at.
And I was going to ask you that. What speeds are we talking about here? Like, well, what would I expect to drive?
Well, our cars are entry-level formula cars, and so the performance is not what you would experience in Formula One. Those are 800 to 1,000 horsepower race cars. Ours are 140, 150 horsepower. The weight is, they're very light, they're very nimble, and so the performance of these cars is greatly under the brakes and under cornering, where they produce about 1.7 Gs under braking and under cornering. By comparison, a road car would generate maximum 1 G, so very high level performance. In terms of top speed, around the tracks that we run at, we're looking at top speeds of approaching 120 miles per hour.
That's amazing.
And now it's time for me to get behind the wheel.
Alan, thank you for having us on the track.
My pleasure.
And bringing us here. I really appreciate it. It's been a really cool experience for me, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Great to have you.